What's on your mind, mister?
Oh, I was just wondering what a sweet kid like you is doing here all alone.
Well, if it's of any interest to you, I was waiting for my date.
Oh. Looks like he stood you up, huh?
Why? What makes you say that?
Allow me.
He's only an hour late. Well, there goes an evening. All dressed up and no place to go.
Must be a mental case. The guy that stood you up, I mean. Now, if that would have been me, I'd have been here on time. Maybe it's fate.
What?
Fate, you know, like something brought us together. Do you believe in it? If you do, I got a car up the street, and I know just the right places for a girl like you.
Why not?
That's the girl.
I'll show him he can't stand me up.
Of course. Yeah. And that here. My car's just up here in the next block.
Oh, mind if we drop by my apartment for a minute? It's just around the corner.
You know, it's just like I was saying. I just took one look when you sat down, and I said to myself, Freddie boy, this is your kind of girl. Yes, sir, she's money in the bank and a lot of laughs. That's the thing, a lot of laughs.
Quit pawing me.
What is this, anyway? I thought Terry said you were a real doll.
Just because you take me to a movie doesn't mean you own me.
Brother, what a blind date.
Feeling's mutual. You can tell Terry I don't think much of her friends.
There she is. She's hooked herself a live one.
What are you gonna do?
Relax, baby. I'm gonna make you real happy.
No, you let me out.
Shut up and get down.
Say, where is this place of yours?
You're just about there, Fred.
Hey, what is this?
Well, if it ain't my date.
All he wants your door, mister. Stand still. Nobody gets hurt.
Why, you dirty little tramp.
This'll teach you not to pick up girls. And that's for calling me names.
Help! Help!
I saw his wallet. He's loaded. Here it is.
Come on, Terry, get going!
go after the others. All right, who are they? What are their names?
We don't know their names. We never saw them before.
What about you? You going to help us?
I didn't know what they were going to do. You've got to believe me.
You didn't know. What is this act?
Every word I told the judge was the truth, Mama. I didn't know what Terry and those boys were going to do.
You were out with those hoodlums. No decent girl would be seen with them.
You lied, Jane. You said you were going to the movies. You didn't say anything about being with boys you didn't even know.
Dad, all I did was go out on a date. I didn't know what I was getting into. She came to work and asked me if I wanted to meet a nice boy.
Nice boy. A thief. And you've been drinking.
I wouldn't have been with him if you hadn't picked an argument with me last night.
You've sinned and you'll pay for your crime, Jane.
Daddy, help me, please. You're my family.
I don't know how your father will ever face his business friends again.
All right. If you don't care what happens to me, I don't either.
Jane. Jane, you mustn't say that. Jane.
Jane Cobley.
Jane Coberly. I don't like to send a girl such as you to industrial school, but I have no choice. You have consistently refused to tell us the names of the men who perpetrated the crime. The fact that you were with men who committed armed robbery makes you an accessory to this crime, and that fact stands as proof of your guilt. I'm turning you over to the juvenile authorities, and for your own interest and welfare, I'm taking you from the custody of your parents. You'll be transported to the Rosedale Industrial School, where you will serve a minimum stay of 1 year before you're eligible for parole, depending upon your record. Terry, this is your second conviction for armed robbery. It is my duty to turn you over to the juvenile authorities at Rosedale, where you will stay until your 21st birthday. At such time, you will be transferred to the State Penitentiary for Women to serve a term of 5 years until you are eligible for parole, depending upon your record.
Now, this is a shower room. It's to clean you up on the outside, even if it doesn't get to the dirt inside. Huh? What's so funny, Marsh? Stop crying, Annie. That shot didn't hurt that much. Now, we want you to be nice and clean before we turn you over to the industrial school. All right, the three in front. In you go.
You might as well snap out of it, kid. You're in for a while and it isn't going to get any easier. All you got is a year. Me, I knew I'd had it when I walked into that court. Look, kid, I like you. You know that. You could have given the cops a lot more information than you did.
Don't touch me.
What's the matter? You afraid you might catch something? Get this through your head. In jail, nobody's better than anybody else. And you won't have your mother and father to fight for you either. You're going to learn to listen to me when I talk to you.
I said don't touch me. And if you think anybody fights my battles, try me and see.
You little crumb. Now, would you call me? Go ahead, call me a tramp, why don't you?
I might have known you'd be the one. Who started this? Well, two of a kind.
I don't want any more trouble, Marsh. We've got ways of cooling you off. And that's where you'd go right now if they weren't taking you out of here tomorrow. So settle down, ladies.
Won't be long now till we get to Rosedale. It's not a bad place after you get used to it. You're lucky we're not driving on down the road to that women's prison. It's no country club, believe me. I'll never understand how you kids get yourself fouled up with the law. Where were your folks, anyway? I think we lock up the wrong people.
All right, get out of there, move!
Let me go, please, let me go!
Look, I went to a lot of trouble to spring you. Now get out back there. Keep an eye on her, too.
You try to get away again, and you're gonna get some lead.
Gotta get this heap out of here. I'll ditch it. Come on, come on, come on.
You murdered him.
With a little luck, there won't be an alarm for an hour. We'll be 50 miles away by then.
Let me stay here, please, Terry. I won't tell him anything. I don't want to keep running the rest of my life for something I didn't do.
You're in this, and you stay in.
Car's in a gully over there. They won't find it so easy. Oh, honey. You knew I wasn't gonna let them put my baby away, didn't you?
I wasn't worried, Mike. But let's get out of here.
We rented a mountain cabin so far up in the boondocks they'll never find us. Hal's gonna bring us some money and clothes and heaters. He'll meet us there just as soon as we phone him.
Get moving, Big Eyes. Well, we made it. 35 minutes away, and this is a big country.
Beats being in the pen, doesn't it, baby?
Huh. Hey, listen. Let's make a big score and go to Honolulu, huh?
Yeah, we can go any place you want to. As soon as the heat's off a little.
I'd be a panic in one of them grass skirts with red flowers in my hair.
We interrupt this program to bring you a news flash. Less than 1 hour ago, a gunman stopped a sheriff's car which was delivering 2 teenage girl criminals to prison, killed Deputy Sheriff Jeff Manley, and severely injured police matron Agnes Hardy. The gunman bound and gagged the matron, placed her in the car with the dead deputy, and drove the vehicle into a gully in Antelope Valley near Lancaster. Policewoman Hardy was able to give the authorities a complete description of the car and the gunman, who is dangerous and well armed. For further details, keep tuned to this station.
That's the end of us.
The end of you keep talking that way. Oh, I knew I should have taken care of that matron.
What do we do now?
Oh, now we'll never get through to Al. Gotta find a hole and crawl into it. First thing we gotta do is get off this main highway. That's where we're going. That farmhouse we just passed. All right, come on, get out, get out.
How are we going to get away without a car?
The cops got a description of it. They'd pick us up in a couple of hours. Leave it to me, baby.
What's going to keep the people in the house from calling the police?
I am. Look, just move along. I'll do the thinking.
Steady, baby.
Hello, kids. What can I do for you? Have a flat or something?
We're coming in, Pa. Don't give us any trouble. Nobody gets hurt.
You don't need a gun to come in here, son.
Come on, doll.
Now, see here, young man.
Shut up.
All right.
Please be careful. He'll shoot.
Yeah, that's right. You do as you're told, nobody's gonna get hurt. You cross us up, the old lady's dead. Am I getting through to you?
I'm not a violent man, son, but if you harm my wife, I'll kill you.
Well, don't make me harm her, Pop.
We'll do anything you say. Tell them we'll do anything they say, Tom.
All right, Sarah.
How many rooms you got in this place?
Just this here and 2 bedrooms.
Anybody else live here with you?
No.
That's good. And what about company? You expecting anybody to come here?
My son.
That him?
Yes.
A hero. Where's he now?
He goes to an agricultural college upstate. He's coming home tomorrow for the Thanksgiving holidays.
I hope he's got sense enough not to start any trouble.
Well, let him. That's one thing I can handle.
He won't cause any trouble.
How long are you planning to stay?
What's the matter, Pop? You getting tired of us already? We'll let you know how long. It depends.
Well, if you're planning to spend the holiday, I'll need some help. Father and I always set a full table.
Huh, big deal, holiday.
Don't you believe in them, child?
Well, sure. Every day's gonna be Thanksgiving from now on.
I'll help if I may.
Thank you. What's your name?
Jane.
Hey, go on over there and sit down. You keep them covered while I look around.
Right. Sit down, doll. You might as well know we got a murder up against us, so we got nothing to lose. You can use that phone to call the cops. Or you can tip them off to us when they come prowling around. But Mike and I aren't going to be taken alive. Believe me, that's level. That goes for you, too, little flower. You're in this just as deep as we are.
I saw Mike kill a man. I'll be a witness to it if I ever get the chance. Remember that.
All of a sudden, you got things to say. What makes you think you'll ever get a chance to be a witness?
Go ahead. You'd be doing me a favor.
Try me again. Later.
There's a window in that bedroom where you can watch every approach to the house for a mile. We picked the greatest, baby. Hey. Hey, what's that down there?
Storm cellar. We use it for a storage room.
Is there a light down there?
Yes, there's a switch on the wall there behind you.
Well, when the car pulls up, we have some company. We all go right down there. Take little grandma with us. And Pop, you can either forget we're there, or you can squeal on us. Be a widower.
I can tell you right now, I wouldn't do anything to put my wife in danger, not even to see that you get what's coming to you.
Well, then, we're all going to get along just fine and dandy. Well, how about some chow? I'm hungry.
Come on, Grandma. You want to help? Go ahead. You're the domestic type.
Better get a couple of those fryers out of the icebox, Tom.
And plenty of milk.
What's the matter, Farmer? It's the country, ain't it? I like milk.
He's got a bum stomach. Nerves. And take it easy on the seasoning, too, Grandma.
That's our ring. If we don't answer, it's going to make a lot of people mighty suspicious.
That's a party line. A dozen hicks listening in. That means we can't take a chance on phoning Al. Oh, come on, come on. And watch what you say.
Hello, Tom Grant speaking.
Hello, Dad. This is Ben. How's everything?
Oh, fine.
Good. I'm just clearing up here so I can leave at the farm first thing in the morning. Anything special you want me to bring home, Dad?
Can't think of a thing, son.
Well, I just thought I'd check to see if you forgot anything. How's Mom?
She's fine. Then we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, we'll expect you home about 11:30. All right, son. Goodbye.
Well, real cool, Dad. You keep that up, the only one who's going to get it in the neck's the turkey. And that ought to get Al out here.
What'd you tell him?
They get a car and pick us up. Here. Pop, your chairs are too hard, you know that? You're too old-fashioned. You ain't hospitable, Pop. You're gonna get a visit from a salesman, you know that? He sells chicken feed. Only this guy, we don't hide from him. He's invited.
I gotta hand it to you, Mike, the way you use your head. Hey, little flower. Your boyfriend, Al. If he stopped, he's a salesman calling on a customer.
Yeah, how about that, Pop? You interested in buying chicken feed? First class stuff, free of charge. Well, he's coming to take us away. That's what you want, ain't it, Pop? So where do we mail this letter?
It's a box out on the road.
When does that put in the city?
Tomorrow, I suppose.
All right, Pop. Come on, keep me company. Yeah, I get lonesome. I need a lot of company. After you, Pop.
Know much about farm cooking?
No, I don't.
Well, we make what we can ourselves, even churn our own butter. We live simply.
I'll send you an extra copy of the Farmer's Almanac for that.
It wouldn't hurt you any to learn something about a kitchen.
What makes you think I couldn't handle it if I wanted to?
Well, there's a churn with a hand dasher over there. Plenty of cream if you want to help.
Oh, no. You got it wrong. You're working for me. Want to know something? I used to cook whole meals for families. That's right, me, little Terry. No higher than that, and they had me washing and cooking and scrubbing all the time.
There's a difference between working for strangers and working in your own home.
What do you mean, strangers? My sisters. 4 of them. Each one taking me on for what they could squeeze out of me and passing me on to the next one. It was like that fairy tale, Cinderella. No kidding. Scullery maid, that's what I was.
Where were your parents?
6 feet under.
Accident?
Yeah, real accident. They were almost as old as you are when I was born. How's that for breaks? So don't give me any of this bunk about the home. I'll sell you my share cheap. And anyway, I'm saving my nail polish for the ball. I changed from scullery maid to Cinderella. And midnight ain't never coming. What are you doing to that chicken? Cremating it? Hurry it up. Hey, Mike, you think they'll talk about us on television?
Big shots now.
Stick with us, little Eva. You'll be able to buy your own butter, already made up. No kidding. We'll be rolling in loot.
What are you going to do with all the money you didn't get for killing that deputy?
You talk too much.
I've been wondering, Jane. You weren't really with him, were you?
No. I just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Why don't you close your yap?
It doesn't make any difference. Nobody believes it anyway.
I think I do, Jane.
Okay, so you believe her. Now you can stop wondering so much.
You wonder about us country folks, we wonder about you city folks.
What are you selling?
You don't need a gun with an old man like me, son. You don't trust anyone, do you?
That's right, I don't.
Let him talk. Go on, Pop.
You're really gonna set this part of the country on fire?
Guaranteed.
Just like Jesse James, famous.
Yeah, that's right, Pop. Only we're not gonna get shot in the back.
I feel sorry for you.
You want to know something, old man? I'm thinking the same thing about you. What have you got on us except age?
You'll never even live to be old, Terry. Somewhere, someplace, in some lonely corner, they'll find you out and kill you.
Cut her out! Short life, huh? A free ride. I like my money in chunks, and I'm gonna get it.
And I'll be right behind you, baby. Where are you gonna be, little Eva? Behind the cow?
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news broadcast.
A statewide search has been instituted by law enforcement agencies to apprehend 2 teenage girls and a youth who killed a deputy today in a successful break for freedom. Seriously injured, too, was a police matron who was taking the girls to a penal institution. The governor has branded this crime as one of the worst in the state's history of juvenile delinquency. Juvenile crime, the governor said, is spreading at a dangerous rate and is rapidly reaching the point where it must be dealt with harshly. Roadblocks have been set up to cover all highways and roads. All railroads, bus lines, and air terminals are being checked in an effort to keep the young criminals from leaving the state. This is the killer, Mike Denton. 2 prior arrests. He is 5'9", weight about 160, brown eyes, black hair, scar on left cheek. Take no chances. This man is armed.
I think I must have gone to college.
This is Terry Marsh, a second conviction for armed robbery. She's 5'4", weight about 105, blonde hair, blue eyes. If armed, this girl is also dangerous.
Ha! Dig that profile.
This is the 3rd member of the trio, Jane Coberly, convicted of armed robbery and assault. She has black hair, brown eyes, height 5 feet 2 inches, weight about 101.
A lot of talent to go to waste in a reform school.
All residents of the Antelope Valley are asked to be on the alert. Police believe that the 3 are living in
I warned you.
Please, Mike, don't do anything to
Get
her.
out of the way.
That's his ring.
Go on, Pop. Do like you did before.
Hello. Tom Grant speaking.
Hello, Tom. Thought I'd stop by and pick up that seed catalog.
The what? Oh, the seed catalog. Well, I'm afraid I misplaced it, Bill.
I'll help you find it. I'll be right over.
Oh, Bill, I'm too busy helping Sarah to spare the time right now.
Anything wrong, Tom?
Oh, no, it's just Sarah. She hasn't been feeling too good. So then I'll have to say goodbye now. If it hadn't been for that little girl, you'd have killed my wife.
I told her to keep out of it.
You're just a scared little coward with no more courage than a rabbit.
Here's my courage. Go on, prove it ain't. Maybe your boy Sergeant will be the hero. Yeah, I like him with medals.
We'll take turns sitting in the sack. When I get sleepy, Mike will be right here with one eye on the road and the other on you. So don't be making any plans.
Will you hand me the book, child?
Sure, Grandma. What are you reading? Well, wouldn't you know? I haven't cracked a Bible for a long time. Well, everything nice and neat, all written down. Married Thomas Paul Grant to Sarah Kelton Wayne, February 28th, 1910. Born, son Benjamin David, November 29th, 1927. Say, that makes him over 27. That's kind of old for college, ain't it?
Yes.
Stupid, huh? Couldn't make it the first time.
No, Terry. As a matter of fact, he's there on a scholarship. His education was interrupted by the Army. You were only a young girl then.
I was never very young. Always grown up. My schooling was also interrupted. 3 years in a detention home.
So you're trying to fight the whole world. Why don't you try reading it?
You kidding? Only thing I read are the comics. I need laughs.
You were dreaming, Terry.
So what? Everybody dreams.
Not the way you do, Terry. I watched you. You even cried.
What do I have to do to shut you up? Burn down this joint? Lay off me. Station wagon just pulled into the yard.
Must be Ben.
Get in that bedroom. Come on, come on! Terry, you're the welcoming committee. Break the news to him fast. Don't take any chances. Remember, Farmer, I got insurance with me.
Well, somebody opened the door. Unload it down. This is a fine welcome. Door closed, nobody rushed to meet me.
Welcome home.
What is this, Dad?
There've been some changes made.
Where's Mom?
Yeah, Mother's all right. Easy, Pop. She'll be just as long as you behave yourself.
All right. What do you want?
Well, tell him, Grandma.
Don't do anything to make them mad, son, please. Just do as they say.
No, I know who they are. I've seen their pictures in the papers.
Well, how do you like that? We rate.
Yeah, I'll tell you how you rate. You're a bunch of hoodlum.
It sounds like a hero. Better button your lip, Buster.
Don't start anything, Ben. They'll only be here a while longer.
All right, Dad.
Yeah, that's good news for the old lady.
Think of us as guests, fella, from the fraternity.
Take the old lady in the bedroom. Make little Junior easier to get along with.
Come on, Grandma.
Don't worry, Mom.
And I think I'll take your car keys just in case. Miss Farmer?
Someday I'd like to take you apart.
Would you like me to take it out on your old man right now, right before your eyes? All right. And shut up and sit down. Did you bring a newspaper with you?
There's one there someplace.
They're playing this up. Hey, little flower, your picture's in here. Listen to this. The father of Jane Coberly, one of the escapees, told this reporter that his daughter was an innocent victim of circumstances, and he engaged a prominent attorney to re-examine the case. Innocent victim of circumstances. It is believed that the trio may have slipped across the border into Mexico. Mexico? Authorities have been alerted to apprehend them. How do you like that for a break? Hey, Pop, you habla Espanoli? Well, that's where we are, Mexico. Well, that's what it says here. This heinous crime. Hey, college boy, what does that mean, heinous?
It means you stink.
What happened?
Hero, looking for action. Go on, Hero. You just keep needling me.
And though I have all faith so that I could remove mountains and have not charity, I am nothing. And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned and have
Are you
not
sure the postman picked up that letter?
profited me
He got it, Mike. It's on its way.
How do you know? You only saw it from the window.
Charity envieth not.
How do you know he isn't pulling a stunt?
Relax,
Not puffed
Mike.
up. Doth not behave itself unseemly. Seeketh not her own. Is not easily provoked. Thinketh no evil.
Hey, give me a smoke.
Charity never
I'm all out.
But whether there be profit,
Cigarettes, no nothing. What a dump.
whether there be
You go nuts around here. Hey,
there be knowledge, it shall
got any more?
You used up what I had.
All we know
Use
is
a butt.
prophesied. But when that which is perfect is come.
Hey, Pop, you got your day's mix. This ain't Sunday.
When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things.
Hey,
For now we see through a
what do you do
glass
around here for
darkness,
excitement?
but then
All they do is sit around and read the Bible.
Now I know in part.
That's all they do. They sit around and read the Bible. What do you do for laughs? You know.
And now abideth
A guy
faith,
like
hope,
you, all
charity,
those
these
muscles.
three. But the greatest of these is charity.
Hey, you make out with all those cute little hayseeds
Lay
around here,
off.
huh? Oh, I bet you go to all those dances. You wear your big medals, huh?
Prophesy.
What about you, baby?
Blessed are the poor in
How about you, baby? You go for his muscles, huh?
Blessed are they that mourn.
Oh, sure you do.
Blessed are the meek.
All dames got a weakness for muscles.
Blessed are they which do.
I said he was your type. You didn't go for Al, maybe you go for him. He's respectable. He's got an upbringing.
Blessed are the merciful, for they
He's even got an education.
It's a pity you didn't have any.
shall see God.
Blessed are the peacemakers.
That's where you're
for they
wrong,
shall be called
Sunshine.
the children of God.
All the education I
Blessed are
need
they
is
which are
right
persecuted
here.
for righteousness' sake,
To kill innocent
for
people?
theirs is the
To
kingdom of
kill or be killed.
Blessed are ye
Like an
when
animal.
men shall
Yeah, like an
revile you,
animal.
persecute you, and shall
And I don't beg for
say all
bones
manner of
anymore.
evil against you falsely for
I got
my sake.
education. Yeah, I got plenty of education. When I was young, when it counted.
And for so persecuted
Good thing it
they
was, too.
which were
Made me
before
see things the way they are.
the salt of the earth.
You don't look out for yourself, nobody else does.
You're sick. And you're twisted.
Yeah, I'm sick.
Cast out into
I'm sick of hanging around here. That's what I'm sick of.
Ye are the light of the world.
So likewise ye.
A guy like me needs a lot of room.
No reason we can't all get along, being we're stuck with each other for a while.
How much longer are you going to stay?
There are, it may be, so many
Long
kinds
enough.
of voices in the world, and none of them is without signification. Therefore, if I know not the meaning of the voice, I shall be unto him that speaketh a barbarian. And he that speaketh shall be a barbarian unto me. Even so, ye, forasmuch as ye are zealous of the spiritual gifts, seek that ye may excel to the edifying of the church. Wherefore, let him that speaketh in an unknown tongue pray that he may interpret.
I'm a police officer, not a judge, Mr. Coberly. All I do is enforce the law.
She had nothing to do with any murder. She couldn't have. Not Jane.
I know how you feel, but we're not equipped to take civilians on a hunt, Mr. Coberly.
That's just it. You'll hunt her down. Don't you see why you've got to let me go along with you, Chief? You've got to let me help her.
I understand, but we simply can't take the responsibility of letting you come along.
Ah, you don't understand. Once before, I made a mistake by not helping her. She wouldn't be in this trouble if it hadn't been for that.
All right, all right. May cost me my job. I'm sending a couple of men into Antelope Valley in about 10 minutes. That's where your daughter and the hoodlums were spotted last. You can go along, if it'll make you feel any better.
Thanks, Chief.
Pretty jazzy, huh?
How can you even be interested in clothes when there's a manhunt on for you?
Yeah. Manhunt.
You're wasting your time if you're playing him against Mike.
That all that's worrying you?
You'll get him killed. You're dirt, Terry. He'd never touch you.
Don't you call me dirt. Okay. I'll show you how dirt operates on a respectable guy.
Yeah, try that one.
Gin,
What'd you do? Read the backs of my cards?
you're not hitting on all cylinders. Why don't you get some sleep? Go on, I'll keep an eye on things.
I need a smoke. You're all prettied up like you're going someplace, huh?
Quit it.
Hey, hero. How do you like her in your pants? Well,
I like her fine.
oh, you like her fine.
Well, the cows are going to have to be milked. They'll spoil otherwise.
All right. Get moving.
I'll take him.
What's the matter with you?
I said, I'll take him.
Be my guest.
Come on. Let's get her in the chair. Come on. Stay with her, Dad.
Where do you think you're going?
Get a doctor.
Forget it. You're the doctor, Miss Florence Nightingale. Go on, go on, go on. Snap her out of it.
I'll be all right now. I don't know what made me do that.
Come on, Mom. We'll get you in the bedroom.
What got into you before?
You know what's got into me. I don't like anyone giving my girl the eye. Well, Pop, you don't have to watch.
That was silly of me. I never fainted before.
Don't talk at all, Mrs. Grant. Close your eyes, please.
I can't take it any longer.
But he's waiting for you to try. Oh, please don't take any chances, Ben. They're desperate. I know he wouldn't hesitate to kill you.
Go ahead. Give it to him. Come on, hero.
Mike, please.
I said take it, hero. You miss, I kill your old lady on the spot. Go on, you want to brain me? Take it.
Lay off, Mike.
Oh, no. Because if he doesn't, I'm going to bust his face in like he wants to bust mine.
Look, we don't want any blasting of us. You want the cops to hear the shot? Put it down, Ben.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in you, hero. What'd you do, buy your medals in a pawn shop?
Somebody drove a car over here.
Take this down, Smith.
W-6495631. 41 Ford Coupe Black.
Call that in. Get a make on it.
Right. That's Jane's bag. I gave it to her for her birthday last month.
Well, this is a break, all right.
They must be around here someplace.
Well, I wouldn't be too hopeful, Mr. Cobley. Might have had a buddy pick him up. Come on.
The car was reported stolen the day of the killing in Los Angeles.
We found positive identification. Let's check some of the farms around here.
No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve
What's it
God
saying
and
there
love.
by getting the smoke, Pop?
Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat, or what ye shall drink.
How about a
or yet for
miracle,
your
Pop?
body.
You know nothing much saying, pack of butts.
Is not the life more than meat, and the body than raiment? Behold the fowls of the
What other
air,
vices
for
you
they
got,
sow
Pop?
not, neither do they reap.
I'm talking to you.
I don't understand.
Where do you get out all that stuff?
I get peace of mind.
What do you want to do, live forever? Pop, did you ever stop to think that the longer you live, the more you gotta worry about dying? It's a fact. Now, you die soon. You don't worry so much.
Mike, quick!
Car full of cops just turned into the place. Hey! Hero, come on, get outside. Get in that cellar. Get in the bedroom with the old lady. Honey, I'm gonna be in the bedroom. If anything goes wrong up here, you know what to do. Tip off the cops, you know who gets it.
Dad!
What are you trying to do?
You're choking her.
I'm gonna stunt like that, and I'm gonna finish the job.
Howdy, gentlemen.
Hello there. I'm Sergeant Connors. This is Officer Smith, Mr. Cobley.
My name's Tom Grant. What can I do for you?
Well, you haven't seen some kids around here answering this description, have you?
Why, no. I've been hearing and reading a lot about them, though. They haven't been here, though.
We picked up their car a short ways from here. Might be they're still in the neighborhood. You'll let us know if you run into anything suspicious, huh?
Yeah, sure will.
Oh, I'd like to use your phone, if I may.
Oh, yes, certainly, Sergeant. Right there behind the door.
Okay. Well, you look through the barn and the other buildings. Why don't you go along with him, Mr. Cobley? You might recognize something we'd miss, huh?
All right, okay, sir.
There it is.
Hello? Gibby State Police Headquarters. Michigan, 2399, emergency. Sergeant Connors calling.
News commentator said those kids got through the dragnet. Said they were probably in Mexico by now.
Maybe. Could be anywhere. But we'll find them.
Yes?
Sergeant Connors on the phone, calling from Antelope Valley.
Put him on. Hello, Connors.
Well, we found the car they used to get away. In a ditch, 30 miles from Lancaster. On a country road. Yep. Positive identification.
Good work. I'll put it on the teletype immediately. Any idea what happened after they left the car?
Well, we're checking around, but it's pretty much spread out up here.
Oh, what do you suggest?
Well, a couple of bloodhounds could pick up a trail from the wrecked car and save us a lot of guesswork. Yes, sir. Well, we'll work the farms around here to bring the dogs up. Tomorrow morning? Around 7. Right. Well, thanks very much. Those hounds will find out if they're still around. Something down there?
Oh, no, just preserves. I went down to pick up a couple of jars for my wife and forgot to turn the light out.
Oh. Okay, well, keep your eyes open.
You better not be blowing the whistle on us. Come on, get up. Did you hear him?
Yeah, I heard the whole bit.
They bring dogs down here, we're dead. What were you gabbing about out there?
I told you I wouldn't do anything to hurt my wife.
We gotta get out of here right away.
How? What do we use for money?
They must have some.
Henny Ante. We have to wait for Al.
Yeah, we wait for the hounds to lead them back here. How do you know Al even got the letter?
Let's find out. Let Handsome get him on the phone.
Ah, you crazy. It's a party line.
We have to take the chance.
Yeah, that's right. Go on, get on that phone. Call Normandy, 30099 in L.A.
What do I say when I get an answer?
Yeah, I'll tell you what to say. Make out like it's a social call. You're calling your pal.
Hello, Ruth. Get me Normandy 30099 in Los Angeles.
Hi, Ben. Glad you made it home for the holiday. Nice weather, isn't it?
Yeah, sure is.
There's a dance tomorrow night if you're not doing anything.
No, Ruth. Thanks. I won't have time.
Tell her to keep trying.
Keep trying until you get her, will you, Ruth?
All right, Ben.
Thanks.
I still say we ought to get out now. We can use the Hero station wagon.
And I say we wait for Al. We need all the insurance we can get.
We got insurance. We got the Hero and the old lady. He even knows all the shortcuts around here. Don't you, Hero?
So he knows the shortcuts, but what good is that? Where do we hole up? That's something Al's got all figured out. Look, we get Al on the phone, we don't have to take a chance. We've still got until morning.
Hello?
I have your number, Ben.
Thanks.
Hello?
Hello?
You know what to say? Go ahead, say it.
This is Ben.
Who?
Ben, did you get my letter?
Letter? I didn't get no letter. Who is this, anyhow?
I sent you a letter inviting you for Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow, but we couldn't wait for you to get it. Your blind date's anxious to see you, so I'm phoning you instead, and we're expecting you tonight.
Blind date? Oh, sure, Ben, sure. Hey, give me that address again, will you? Just to make sure I got it right.
It's the Post Road, Antelope Valley, Lancaster County. You follow Route 24 straight up to the farm. The name's Grant. Thomas Grant.
White House.
It's a white house with a red barn right off the road.
Okay, I got it.
You might be able to do a little business at the same time. Pop's low on chicken feed.
Chicken feed? Oh, yeah, sure. I'll come up right from work.
What's keeping him so long?
He'll be here. We've got until 7 tomorrow morning.
Where do you think you're going?
Thought I'd see how my wife is.
Well, you think again.
Do you mind if I go inside with her?
Nah, you go ahead. As long as Pop is right where my gun can see him.
How are you feeling, Mother?
Fine, son.
Don't cry, Jane.
There's so much hanging over me, Ben. So much I can't shake off.
You've got to hang on, Jane. You made me see the sense of it before.
It's like a nightmare. You can't get away from. Anyhow, people are brought together when time is running out.
only a few hours. Like a lifetime.
Okay, get out here. There's a car coming. You stay.
Well, who is it?
It's Bill Salisbury, a neighbor of ours.
Anybody else with him?
No.
Well, get rid of him.
Remember Mama, hero.
Ben, don't.
Oh, hello, Bill. Come in. Howdy, Tom. Ben. I haven't seen you in a dog's age.
Hello, Bill.
You've taken off a little weight, haven't you?
Yeah.
Glad to see you got back for the holidays. Say, you'll be showing the whole valley how to grow giant crops before long.
I aim to, Bill.
Sure. Where's Sarah?
She's lying down. She's still not feeling well.
Oh, too bad. I'll look in and say hello.
She's sleeping.
Oh? Say, I'm thinking of going hunting tomorrow morning, and I was hoping you'd check it over. I'm having trouble with a shell ejector. Seeing as how Ben's the expert at these things, I didn't think he'd mind.
Well, what makes you think Ben's an expert at those things?
Handled enough of them in the war, didn't he?
Time you got a new one with all the trouble this one's given you.
Mind if I sit down?
Oh, no, sure. If you want to.
The police come knocking at your door a while back?
Yes, they did.
Figure maybe them kids are around here somewhere.
We better leave that to the police.
How about it, Ben? Find the trouble yet?
Ben is a foreman, not a gunsmith.
Oh, too bad. I was hoping he'd know what to do. Well, thanks anyway. Guess I'll be getting along. And I hope that that gun has better aim than I do tomorrow. Say, Tom, maybe next time I go, you can manage to come along, too. Used to be a pretty good shot, as I recollect. Yep, I seen the time when you brought home some mighty good venison. Had
Did you forget something, Bill?
Put it on fast, bud.
Do what he says, Bill.
I thought you was in some kind of trouble, Tom. Had a feeling after the phone call yesterday. You'd be Mike Denton, wouldn't you?
I said put that gun down.
Boy, you dirt!
Don't make me. Hidden covered.
You two, get back in there. You didn't have to kill him. We could have kept him here until Al came.
Look, I don't like you talking like that.
I'm sick of you. You're yellow and you're stupid and you're trigger happy. You got us into this and now you can't think straight to get us out.
Look, I was your man when I sprung you, and don't you forget it.
I thought you were somebody. But you're only somebody when you got a gun in your hand. Look, all I want to do is wait quietly for Al to come and get out of here. That's the smart way.
All right. Wait.
Hey, anybody tell you could take a walk?
You want to eat, don't you? Cows are in there. Besides, you've got my mother. I wouldn't walk far.
I haven't had a chance to talk to you alone.
All right, go ahead, talk. You're giving the orders.
How about a truce, huh? Like in the war. I read about it once in the papers. Both sides laid down their arms for a night. It was Christmas. They even played records to one another across the field. It's a holiday now. No truce, huh? You know something? I was all grown up before I saw a barn or a cow or a hayloft. You really hate me, don't you?
What kind of an answer do you expect?
I don't know. Guess maybe I got the wrong message, huh? Too bad. Some other time you could have felt differently about me. Well, it didn't work out that way. But in my league, people take what they want. Thought it was a truce. Here's the one you wanted, sucker. Come on, throw it over here. You were really playing me for a chump, weren't you? And I was even beginning to go for that home cooking line, too. Get moving, farmer boy. I've wasted enough time on you.
It's a little early yet. They'll have the dogs up any minute.
Car coming.
Stop them. We'll look them over.
Is there anything wrong, officer?
Where you heading?
This is the third time I've been stopped. I'm gonna be late for all my calls. Fella's gotta make a living, officer.
You sell feed?
There it is. Now can I go?
Open your trunk.
Trunk? What for?
Just open it, that's all.
Okay.
Come on, get out.
That was a gun.
What if it was the cops?
Maybe they got Al.
We're not gonna wait to find out. You and Bright Eyes, get the old lady out here. Come on.
Did you hear that? It sounded like it came from the Grant place.
Come on, hurry up!
Call in, get an ambulance, DB.
Going on there, turn right for town. If I was you, I'd find some out-of-the-way road to take. Because if we don't make it, you don't make it.
80K to control. 80K to control.
They've gone.
Which way?
To the right, to the Los Angeles highway. They took my wife and son with them.
You better get them to a hospital, Mr. Cobley. Of course. Come on, this way, sir.
They've spotted the station wagon, leaving the highway, turned off on Victory, heading for town.
Get out a general alert.
Well, there's a car tailing them now, sir.
There are innocent people in that car. Repeat the order not to fire on them, but keep the car under close surveillance and wait for a break. And keep in touch. Pass that information on to Connors.
There's a prowl car up ahead.
So, they're all over the city.
They're following us.
Step on it, hero.
I told you not to head back to the city.
You told me. The only chance we had of getting lost. Turn left to the light. Pull into that parking lot up there on top. Maybe we can lose the cops in the crowd. Come on.
80K out. They're headed for the observatory. Take the tunnel road and we'll cut them off.
Thanksgiving. Go on, take the other road.
Somewhere, someplace, in some lonely corner, they'll find you out and kill you.
So you made it after all. Hey, cop. Little Eva never figured in any of this. We just took her along for the ride. Nobody ever cried for me before.